The Hawaiian concept of aloha, aina, which is not just like love of the land around you and gratitude and awe, but also this sense of stewardship and responsibility. It's inspired how a lot of my works are somehow related to a place that's important to me, even if that place is simply a bedroom. I feel like I'm often awestruck by the natural world. I feel really lucky to have spent time both in California and in Hawaii, both of which just have beautiful natural landscapes. And a lot of my work way back in high school was centered around water. So I had a whole portfolio on the way that water bends light. And I think a lot of that is related to being able to grow up near beaches and the coastline and the beauty of the ocean. I was born in Southern California, but when I was 4 or 5, my family moved up to Sacramento in a U-Haul with my baby brother. My dad was born and raised in Hawaii, so we would go there for summers and holidays when I was a kid, kind of visiting his folks on Oahu and then getting a sense of home to both places. So I feel sort of tied to both the mainland and there in a way. I've been focusing on acrylic lately, but I've done watercolor. I love to knit and I'll design some of my own sweater patterns. I've done some forms of embroidery or calligraphy and oftentimes incorporating them together. I like the incorporation of calligraphy and typography into some of the pieces I'm doing. So I'll often put quotes from literature or something that I've been thinking of, or some of the philosophy that I've read, finding a way to incorporate what I feel are the beautiful words and work of somebody else into a piece. I've also been inspired by a lot of the travel posters for places my dad had growing up, like all these old Pan Am posters from when he used to fly back and forth to the mainland as a kid. I grew up with those around the house and wanting to kind of encapsulate the beautiful places that I saw, but that I was also very deeply familiar with, so they have an emotional tie for me, instead of just being like this idea of a paradise that you can't touch. It's more something that is idyllic because you have touched it. My day job is as a 1st and 2nd grade teacher, and I think seeing how kids interact with not only art, but the entire world around them through fresh eyes. The whole world is open to you when you don't have these preconceived notions about what it should look like. Kids already know so much about art that they don't even realize they know, because art is just about embracing the human experience and connecting with others, and that's the main goal of being a child, is being in so much awestruck wonder and talking to fellow humans and learning how to be a human. I love all of the books that I've incorporated into the pieces, and I think getting kind of a taste of beautiful words or a very poetic quote can open a big door in that way. And maybe that it inspires them to reconsider everyday places in a different light, in a way that sees them as a place that you would consciously want to be, even if it's as simple as your own backyard.